we living in a real sensitive time.
Yeah.
And as men, I think I don't feel intimidated by your aura. I don't feel intimidated by you as a person. But cats, they tuck their tail. Mm-hmm. I invite it. You know what I mean? And instead of looking at things as a threat, look at things as an opportunity to learn. You feel me? So yeah, bro, that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, just on that subject, manhood no longer celebrated. You understand me? It's celebrated in no spaces, not in movies, not in entertainment, not on news. In no way, form, or fashion is manhood or masculinity celebrated today.
Yeah.
You understand me? You actually will be more celebrated the less you are of a man. You understand me? And so I was talking with my brothers and my pops about this yesterday, and we were just talking about how, men no longer are able to have their own philosophies about the life and about the world. So today, the opinions and ideas that you express, you can be shadow banned for on social media, or people can hate you for it.
Right.
But the world is based on ideas. You understand me? And so a man having the ability to share his philosophies and his ideas and his perspective is part of freedom, because a man is not about his physical strength, it's about his intellectual strength. You understand me? And so where a lot of young boys don't know how to become men because they don't know how to develop their mind and they better ways of thinking, right? So it's like you can hit the gym and be physically strong all you want to, but if you're mentally weak, then you're not a man.
You're not.
You understand me? And so we are multi-dimensional beings. We are the flesh and then we are the spirit. You understand me? And how strong your spirit is and how strong your mind is determined upon your measurement of manhood.
Right.
Because man is mind, so it's your mindhood really. That's what you develop throughout life.
Yeah, I like
you
that.
Did?
But boy, that motherfucker come out here swinging with
oh man,
some
it's Funky Friday.
I swear to beans. So we in Atlanta with it. You know what I'm saying? How was you were also here for the Revolt Summit?
Yeah.
Shout out to Revolt.
Shout out to Revolt.
What was that? How was that like?
Man, shout out to Detavio and Dion and Diddy and Revolt staff, man. It was all love. They wanted me to grace the stage and be the last speaker. So, I gave what I call the 19 keynote. Yeah. You understand me? 19 minutes and 19 keys at Revolt, and it was about the future being now. And that whole concept, it drew me for a minute because I really was trying to think about what I wanted to say. And I started the speech off talking about Hannibal Barca. You know what Hannibal Barca is?
No, sir.
He was a 20-something-year-old war general. You understand me? He embarked upon a mission of fighting against Rome, right? So it was a 15-year war. He had 100,000-something soldiers, ended up losing about 80% of them, and went and fought against a 1,000,000-man army and won. Right, so he's the father of military strategy today, and they still utilize his war strategies in military school today. But imagine that, being 25 years old, and he finished the campaign that his father started. But I started it off with that because it's like when we talk about history, usually started in slavery when we in chains.
Right.
We don't start when we were masters of warfare,
right?
Because it changes your entire thinking. Right. When you talk about your beginning, you talk about your past. So when we talk about the future being now, I look at all our ancestors and everything that they laid down for us, every assassination, every blood, every war fought, every single thing, and it's like, how are we honoring their sacrifices? How are we living saying that that's our lineage? And today with 2022, where we have the greatest resources and access to technology than any other generation in the history of time, how are we using that and venerating and honoring our ancestors is key.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that. Being a public speaker is a very strategic kind of lane because there's a lot of them out there.